If you're talking about 4 or 5 tons of grapes, then you're also talking about some well-constructed trellises to support those grapes. Dr. Jerry Brown of the University of Kentucky says the purpose of a trellis is to get maximum yield with a minimum of care.
A well-constructed trellis will support the vine and support it for a long period of time with minimum maintenance. The well-constructed trellis to fit the vine and the harvest considerations should be about 5.5 to 6 feet tall, because that's about as comfortable height as we can reach to pick. And then the bottom wire, we want it, if we're using a 2-wire trellis, to where the air can move underneath and help dry out reduce the humidity under the vine so that we reduce our disease problem.
Brown says the well-constructed trellis can be 2-strand or 3-strand. The wires can be suspended over one another or parallel. He says regardless of the type, there are some basic features to include.
We use end posts that are about 6 inches in top diameter, and if you'll notice, they're slanted back about 30 degrees. This is recommended by the engineers that plus a dead man wire support will provide the strongest against the pull. Then our line posts need to be no more than 24 feet apart. With the wire being out there year-round, we have to loosen and tighten it. And as you see here, we have tighteners. Also, an important thing is that we do not put the staple all the way in so that we can tighten a whole row of a trellis from one end or at one point.
Brown says it boils down to this. The vineyard will probably be around long after we're gone, so we might as well make the job a little easier.
You know, there's grapevines growing today that were planted by the early Spanish missionaries. And while we might not be around that long, our grapevines taken care of will last a long time, and a few principles of trellis construction will help us build a trellis to make it more enjoyable for the time that we take care of them.
For the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service, I'm Haven Miller.